to another video of flight following. I am about halfway through my flight training, at least for my private pilot's license. I'm quite amazed, honestly, with the amount of delays I've had, weather, being medically grounded. It's going well. I've been going over all the systems in the airplane, so absolutely everything I could possibly want to know about the plane that I'm flying. And then I've also been going over emergency procedures when your engine fails during takeoff or after takeoff, or when you're coming into land, or when you're at cruising altitude, or what happens if you have an engine fire. And that's been some pretty fun training. We went in the sim and tested just about every engine failure scenario. We tested some partial panel stuff where some of my instrumentation just stops working and I can't use it. Everything that pertains to emergencies and the systems on board the airplane, as well as how the plane is built, and a lot of things of that nature. So it's more of the operational standpoint, or what if standpoint, or here's how this works. Not as much hands-on flying. I think I had 3 oils in a row and then a sim, so I haven't been in the air for a week. And the times I was trying to go fly, we've had these weird cold fronts that keep moving through. When it comes to flying, a cold front bringing in bad weather makes it a little difficult to get up in the air when there's strong winds or shifting winds or storms. And I was looking into doing the private pilot fast finish program here, where I solo before April 21st. I can stay the entire month of May and just do a activity every single day of the week until I finish my private pilot license. But that's not going to happen. I have been weathered too much to solo in time. Hopefully all that bad weather with the cold fronts will stop coming, because that will be great, and I'll be able to fly more. It's not like I could change the weather if I wanted to go flying one day and say, okay, here's the thermostat, we're going to make it nice temperature with no winds. You can't do that. I've also had a lot of fun recently going to some panel discussions or some speeches, and I've listened to a couple astronauts, a couple PhDs, and then a world champion aerobatic pilot, Paggy Wagstaff. It's been really, really exciting being able to see these people tell their stories and associate it with a certain concept. So the first one I went to was a panel on combining art and science, and it was with former NASA astronaut and Embry-Riddle alumni, Nicole Stott, and that was really cool. She shared her experience on the space station and a lot of artistic viewpoints to space and being an astronaut. And then the other talk I went to that had an astronaut was Captain Wilson Scott. He flew on 2 shuttle missions, and he shared all of his stories with us, and that was a really cool talk. If anything, they're just furthering my desire and my dream to actually go to space. They're in what they say, they're proving that, oh, anyone can do this if you put your mind to it, if you put the work into it. And they said private space companies are expanding, and the opportunities will be growing in the future for pilots to go to space, not just military pilots. So that's me, or that will be me. Yeah, it's really fun being able to have all these opportunities of seeing astronauts or aerobatic world champions talk and give presentations. I wouldn't be able to do that if I wasn't here at Embry-Riddle. I'm singing with the Acapellas, which is a male a cappella group on campus, and we have a concert coming up, and we've been doing a lot of rehearsal, and that's fun. So if I'm not flying, and if I'm not studying for flying, and I'm not just doing anything really, I'll probably be singing. It's been great so far. It's semester's supposedly winding down, coming to the last few tests before finals, and I'm looking forward to flying over the summer. If I get a good flight block where weather's not an issue, we'll see how that goes. Thank you for following along with my flight training. My name is Justin Gentle, and you are receiving Flight Follow.